Our story begins in a bustling courthouse where various cases were being heard, ranging from minor traffic violations to more serious offenses. Among the cases scheduled for that day was a hearing for a woman named Linda, who had been charged with multiple counts of fraud and embezzlement. The courtroom was filled with tension as Linda, her attorney, and the prosecution prepared to face the judge. Linda was well known in her community for her lavish lifestyle and demanding demeanor. She often flaunted her wealth and influence, expecting special treatment wherever she went. Her sense of entitlement had earned her a notorious reputation, and many people were eager to see how her case would unfold. Despite the serious charges against her, Linda appeared confident and unbothered, convinced that her status and connections would shield her from any real consequences. As the hearing began, the judge, Judge Thompson, took his seat at the bench. He was known for his fair and impartial approach to cases, always striving to ensure that justice was served. Judge Thompson had seen his fair share of entitled individuals, but he was determined to give Linda a fair hearing and an opportunity to take responsibility for her actions. The prosecution presented their case, detailing the evidence of Linda's fraudulent activities. They described how she had embezzled funds from her employer, manipulated financial records, and used the stolen money to finance her extravagant lifestyle. The evidence against Linda was overwhelming, including bank statements, witness testimonies, and incriminating emails. It was clear that Linda had little regard for the law and had been exploiting her position for personal gain. When it was Linda's turn to speak, she showed no remorse for her actions. Instead, she smirked and made sarcastic comments, dismissing the severity of the charges. Her attorney attempted to present a defense, but Linda's arrogant attitude overshadowed their efforts. Throughout the hearing, Linda frequently interrupted the proceedings, demanded special treatment, and even made derogatory remarks about the judge and the court staff. Judge Thompson, maintaining his composure, asked Linda if she understood the impact of her actions on her victims and the community. Linda responded with a flippant remark, further testing the judge's patience. It was clear that Linda had no intention of taking responsibility for her actions or showing any respect for the court. Her entitlement and arrogance were on full display, much to the dismay of the courtroom spectators. Realizing that Linda was not going to change her attitude, Judge Thompson decided to take a firm stance. He addressed Linda directly, emphasizing the importance of accountability and respect for the law. He explained that the court's decision was not just about punishing her, but also about sending a message that no one is above the law. The judge's words resonated with everyone in the room, serving as a powerful reminder of the consequences of entitlement and arrogance. As the judge prepared to deliver his verdict, the courtroom fell silent. Linda's confident demeanor began to waver as she realized that her demands for special treatment had backfired. Judge Thompson announced that Linda was found guilty on all charges and sentenced her to a lengthy prison term, along with hefty fines and restitution to her victims. The courtroom erupted in whispers and gasps as Linda stood in shock, unable to comprehend the severity of her punishment. As Linda was led away in handcuffs, Judge Thompson addressed the audience, reiterating the importance of humility and accountability. He explained that the court's decision was intended to restore faith in the justice system and ensure that everyone, regardless of their status or wealth, is held accountable for their actions. The judge's words left a lasting impact on everyone present, reinforcing the idea that respect for the law is paramount. The news of Linda's outburst and subsequent sentencing quickly spread throughout the town. Local media outlets picked up the story, and it wasn't long before it gained national attention. People were captivated by the tale of the woman who refused to apologize in court and faced immediate consequences. The story sparked discussions about the importance of humility, respect for authority, and the potential consequences of entitlement. In the days that followed, Linda's case became a topic of conversation in households, workplaces, and online forums. Many people expressed their opinions on the matter, with some sympathizing with Linda's frustration and others condemning her behavior. Legal experts weighed in on the situation, explaining the significance of the judge's verdict and the importance of maintaining decorum in a courtroom setting. As Linda awaited her transfer to a correctional facility, she had time to reflect on her actions and the impact they had on her life. She realized that her sense of entitlement and lack of respect for authority had led her down a dangerous path. The experience served as a wake-up call, forcing her to confront her behavior and make changes in her life. She sought counseling and began working on improving her relationships with her family and those around her. When Linda finally entered the correctional facility, she was a changed person. She expressed genuine remorse for her actions and apologized to her victims and the community for the harm she had caused. The judge's verdict had left a lasting impact on her, and she was determined to make amends and become a better person. Linda's story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of humility and accountability in our interactions with others. The aftermath of Linda's case left a lasting impact on the community. Schools implemented new programs to educate students about the importance of humility and the consequences of entitlement. Parents became more vigilant, closely monitoring their children's actions and encouraging open communication about any troubling behavior. The case also prompted local law enforcement to increase their efforts in identifying and preventing similar incidents, hoping to avoid another situation like Linda's. As the years passed, Linda's story continued to resonate within the community and beyond. The tale of the woman who refused to apologize in court and received a harsh punishment served as a cautionary tale, reminding people of the importance of humility and respect for the law. Linda's journey from arrogance and entitlement to remorse and personal growth was used in educational programs to emphasize the importance of empathy, personal growth, and responsible behavior. Linda's family also faced their own challenges in the aftermath of the case. They struggled with feelings of guilt and disbelief, questioning how they could have missed the signs of Linda's behavior. Support groups were formed to help these families cope with their emotions and find a path forward. The community rallied around them, offering support and understanding during this difficult time. In the wake of Linda's case, mental health professionals and educators began collaborating to develop new strategies for identifying and addressing the early signs of entitled behavior in young people. Schools implemented programs focused on building emotional intelligence, resilience, and healthy coping mechanisms. Mental health resources were made more accessible to students, and teachers received training on how to recognize and respond to potential warning signs. And there you have it, the expanded, thrilling, and dramatic story of the woman who refused to apologize in court and received a harsh punishment. This case serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of humility and accountability in our interactions with others. What do you think of this shocking story? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating content. Until next time, stay humble and stay informed.